Hello, I'm Mark Schlero, the owner of MS Classic Cars. Today, I have the pleasure of sitting behind the wheel of an absolutely like-new 2012 Bentley Continental Flying Spur Speed that is factory rated with 600 horsepower and a top speed of 200 miles an hour. I bought this car from the original owner and it only has 13,421 original miles. To start off this video here, this is a non-rehearsed video. There's going to be a lot of information that I do forget throughout this presentation, and I am going to be referencing my notes in here as well. So please visit our website at msclassiccars.com for a full description with tons of highly detailed photos. We truly go above and beyond with our photography to show you every square inch of the car, and you definitely have to check out all those photos. If you have or have not been following MS Classic Cars, you will know I only collect #1 and #2 condition vehicles. We take great pride in servicing everything that we sell. We document that work with an invoice. We also detail these vehicles to the highest level. As an example, when you see the undercarriage of this car, we spent countless hours underneath the car cleaning it to perfection, and you will clearly see how beautiful it came out. We do the same thing with the interior, the exterior, the engine compartment, and so forth. Every vehicle that we sell comes with a brand new binder, such as this vehicle does here. What I do is I put everything in methodical order, starting as an example with this particular car with the original window sticker, Car Fax report, and all of the service information here. To tell you quickly the story of how I acquired this car, I actually had purchased a magnificent 1958 Ford 861 PowerMaster tractor. So we're going from a tractor to a Bentley from a customer in Michigan. That customer and I became friends, and he told me that he knew a collector in his local town of South Lyon, Michigan, who was really into classic cars. I would be interested maybe in some of them because they were in beautiful condition. Next thing you know, I'm talking to that gentleman. His name is Bob, super nice guy. And one of the vehicles that he was looking to sell because he's moving full-time to Florida was this Bentley. He told me that he bought this car brand spanking new, primarily for his wife. It was really his wife's vehicle. He said it was just an absolutely super condition. We negotiated a deal, and here it is today. So this is a vehicle that has never been advertised for sale. From all the research that I've done, it is clearly one of the best examples known to exist, if not the best example. It is truly like sitting in a brand new car. I promise you, the pedal in this car has never been to the floor. It has always been treated like a baby. So first thing I want to do is just quickly kind of go over the window sticker here. I am going to reference some of my notes, make sure that I kind of catch up here on everything that I've written about the vehicle. First thing is it does have permanent all-wheel drive, which gives you great traction in all type of conditions. It truly provides the best of both luxury and performance. This vehicle was shipped to Bentley Troy, which is part of the Suburban Collection located in Troy, Michigan. As the original window sticker states, it was sold with the following options. Beluga, this is the exterior color, interior color. Basically, it's black, black exterior, black interior. It has the veneered picnic tables in the rear that you can check out in our photo gallery. That's an awesome option. That option was $2,260. It also has the 4-spoke wood and hide steering wheel. This is an absolutely gorgeous steering wheel. That was $1,470. Rear view camera, $1,375. It's got the contrast stitching throughout the entire car, which looks really, really nice. That was $1,040. It has the speed exterior badge, which is $940. And again, it has the deep pile carpeted match, which were $470. This vehicle, brand new, had a window sticker price of $222,750. This is an absolutely awesome car, and this was no joke when they sold this new at that kind of price range. So again, they advertise this as pure performance, Bentley style. Getting into, again, the particulars here, it does have the original window stickers I just mentioned. That's here. We've got that picture within our gallery. It does have both key fobs. It has its owner's manual. It has a car cover, and it has all of its service records. The service records actually start here. Again, I put everything in order. You can clearly see with all these service records, which again are pictured in our photo gallery, that this was maintained perfectly throughout all the years. Everything was done. One of the services here that I am going to mention, I think it's actually this one here, just basically shows that they replaced all of the wheels and tires. They did a front unalignment. That was done very recently. And then the last service, that was actually in 2020. The last service, which is actually in October of 2021, right before I purchased the vehicle, they did a complete service here, which again, you can read all the details of that service. It's pretty much like a normal average service, nothing that was broken or need to be repaired. It was just strictly maintenance items. And that service was $2,888.69. And the vehicle at the time of the service had 13,383 miles. And you know, just from what I said earlier, the vehicle has 13,421. So this vehicle, not only is it fully detailed and in spectacular condition, but it's also fully serviced, so they're including new tires, so there's nothing for the new owner to do except get the vehicle and enjoy it. It is truly remarkable. Before I forget to touch base here on the Car Fax report, MS Classic Cars is a Car Fax dealer. We did run a Car Fax report that you can see in our photo gallery. You can see here that it states it's a one-owner vehicle. It shows, again, the Suburban Collection, as I mentioned earlier. That was the dealer who sold it. You can see that it was sold to Bob, who lived in South Lyon, Michigan, 2011. That was late 11. It was purchased as a 12. It had 239 miles at that time. And then it just goes on to show you the ownership history. Again, no accidents, no damage. We also are going to present here very shortly an exterior paint meter presentation. We like to just show that the vehicle does have all of its original paint, so we will be doing that with an electronic paint meter here momentarily. The other thing I want to mention about these cars, a lot of times, like when you're searching for high-performance cars, I guess I would reference maybe a Mercedes-Benz AMG, or maybe it's an M-Series BMW or something of that nature. You will find that a lot of the times these cars are definitely driven hard. A lot of times they're not, treated with light glove treatment. They're just, driven hard, used hard. It's very common with these Bentleys, these Continentals, especially the Flying Spur Speed, because the person who bought this vehicle was looking for that extra performance, and that's what the Speed gives you, is it gives you that extra power. These are really, abused and so forth. This particular one, as I said earlier, it is truly brand new. The car is in outstanding condition. There was never any paint work. There was never any accidents. The interior smells new. Everything about this car is just absolutely magnificent. So again, as I mentioned earlier, just going to reference more of my notes here. Both of the people who own this car, Bob and his wife, they were in their late 60s when they bought this car new. It was only driven about 2,500 miles during the first couple of years, and then it was about 1,000 miles per year after that. The vehicle was always serviced, it was always detailed, it was stored in a climate-controlled garage. As I mentioned earlier, Bob was an avid classic car collector who wanted to liquidate some vehicles, so I purchased some spectacular classic cars from him and this vehicle that I'm sitting in here today. And I did purchase this vehicle at the end of October. Beginning of November, and the car was serviced late October. So again, I mentioned what the service cost was. Again, went over all the factory options that it has. The exterior of the vehicle is in great condition. What I will do right now is I'll get out of the vehicle, I will do a quick exterior presentation with the paint meter, and then I'll come back inside and I'll go over the interior for you. So let's go ahead and do that now. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a exterior presentation of our 2012 Bentley Continental Flying Spur Speed. As I mentioned earlier, I purchased this car from the original owner. He verified this vehicle has never been in an accident, it's never had paint work, it has a clean Car Fax report. But at MS Classic Cars, we still want to be as transparent as possible. We do have an electronic paint meter, so we thought what we would do today is just go around the car and just once again show you that this vehicle does indeed have all of its original paint. The one thing about the paint meter with factory vehicles, it does read somewhere as low as like a 2, 2.5. We've seen them read as high as a 9. Just depends on the manufacturer, year, make, model, and so forth. So what I will first comment about this particular car is the paint on this vehicle is absolutely stunning. We did a great job in the detail department. It's got a brilliant shine. It's ocean deep. It is one of the best black paint jobs we've ever had at MS Classic Cars. It is truly stunning. The part that's probably the most impressive is this whole entire front fascia, which normally is the area that gets all the road rash from vehicles, is absolutely like new. It's flawless. Even the headlights are crystal clear, all the bright work, the grille, it just looks absolutely stunning. So I can't again say enough about the quality of this car. There's no need for me to really point out little tiny things because there isn't on this vehicle. I'm just going to really walk around and show you the paint meter readings. So the first thing we'll do here, check the hood. The hood's a 4.0, so we have original factory paint on the hood. I will go ahead and do one more spot over here for you. At 5.0, you'll notice that these numbers are not going to be super consistent throughout. Again, it's going to be different depending on where I touch the car because it's never sprayed perfectly even. But as long as they read within that range, we know we have factory original paint. Getting over to the front driver's side fender here, we got an 8.5. Again, I'll do it again. 7.5. Again, original factory paint. It's in beautiful condition. Before I make my way over to the driver's door, I do want to point out, although these wheels are in absolutely beautiful condition, they do have a little bit of road rash on the outer lip. This is probably the worst wheel. The driver's side is actually front and back is the worst of the 4, but I just want to make sure I pointed those out. Those are 20-inch wheels. They have new tires. They're Pirelli P-Zero tires. So you can check the service receipts. Those were just recently replaced at the Bentley dealership. We'll hit the roof here, showing a 6.5. Again, original factory paint. We'll do the driver's door here, 6.0, original factory paint. Make our way over to the passenger driver's side rear door, 6.0. I'll do the roof one more time. This is a 6.5, so you can see this car's got all the original paint. 7.5. I'll do it over here. This is the driver's rear quarter, 9.0. Same thing with this wheel here as the front wheel. We've got a little bit of road rash here on the edge. Other than that, it's in beautiful condition. Go over to the rear trunk lid. Got a 4.5. 4.5 over here as well. So the hood and the rear deck lid were sprayed a little bit lighter. The hood, the roof is actually kind of in between, and then the sides you can clearly see are a little bit thicker. Just the way the manufacturer painted these vehicles, they're all a little bit different. This is the passenger rear quarter. We got a 7.5, very similar to what the other side was. Again, 7.0. This wheel here is actually in really nice condition. It does have this little spot here. Again, that's really the only imperfection on that wheel. It's in beautiful shape. Passenger rear door, 7.5. I'll do it down here as well, 7.0. Very consistent numbers, no imperfections to speak of. We'll do the top of the passenger side of the roof here. Again, 6.5. Very, very consistent numbers. 6.0. 6.5. Making our way over to the passenger front fender, we got a 7.5. Clearly see, again, this has got all of its original factory paint, and this side basically matches the other side. And one other comment I'll make is all the glass in this vehicle is near perfect. This front windshield here is super, super clean. There's no chips, nothing to speak of. Really amazing. We'll jump back in the inside and go over that. Thank you. Well, now that we've done the exterior presentation, just to kind of touch base a little bit about the interior of this car. Again, I cannot say enough about it. It is loaded with options. When you're, obviously I've got the sunroof open here to a little light in. You got this beautiful headliner, all of this gorgeous stitching. All of the wood trim is in perfect condition. The glass is beautiful. The top of the dash is beautiful. Even the steering wheel, which a lot of times these steering wheels get really scratched up. People's rings or whatever the case might be scratches up these steering wheels. The dash is flawless. The center console, another area that gets trashed over time, is in flawless condition. Even the screen where the rear view camera is and the radio and everything is near perfect condition. The seats don't show any wear on the bolsters. All the door panels are fresh. Again, it truly feels like I'm sitting in a brand new vehicle that was on the Bentley showroom floor. I cannot say enough about it. Make sure to check out all of the photos that we have within our gallery and you'll clearly agree with me. The trunk compartment is also very nice here. Going to mention a few things about that. Let me flip to this area here. So one thing I want to mention too, I am just looking at my notes here. A couple things that I had made note of in our description. It has the chromed metal bullseye air vents. It also has power adjustable front seats with memory, heating, lumbar. It's got drilled sports pedals. It has an 8-inch screen that I was talking about earlier. It's got rain sensitive wipers, power door latching. The rear deck lid opens and closes electronically. It's got the 3-spoke steering wheel that I mentioned earlier, electronic tilt adjustment column, keyless entry, ignition. It's got multi-zone climate control, park distance control. It just goes on and on. Getting to the trunk compartment that I just mentioned, the trunk compartment does house both of its batteries. Those batteries are concealed behind the panels on the left and right side. They're easily accessible for charging. There is a Bentley carrying case with Bentley charger that's included in this vehicle. That's also pictured within our description as well. So again, the trunk is very spacious. Getting into the engine bay, the engine bay is absolutely in beautiful condition. There's no signs of oxidation or deterioration anywhere. It still has all its original factory stickers. You can clearly see in our photo gallery, we took pictures of all the paint marks, the stickers, just to show you how spectacular it is. Being a 2012, we're almost in the year 2022. We're talking almost a 10-year-old vehicle. That engine bay looks nicer than most cars from 2021, quite honestly. The engine is powered by a 6-liter W12 Twin-Turbocharged motor that is factory rated with 600 horsepower and 553 pounds of torque. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it has a top speed of over 200 miles an hour. Absolutely spectacular. The engine sounds super nice out the twin oval stainless steel tailpipes. The engine is coupled to a 6-speed, what they refer to on the window sticker as a ZF transmission with quick shift and steering column mounted gear shift paddles. As I said earlier in the video, the undercarriage of this has been detailed to the highest level. It is spectacular. There's no signs of oxidation or deterioration underneath the car as well. You can clearly see this vehicle never was driven in the rain, the snow, or anything like that. It was treated literally with a white glove. Some of the features include a rear anti-roll bars, speed-sensitive power steering. It has ventilated front and rear disc brakes with black gloss calipers, brake pad indicator, and electronic braking system with drive-away assist. This 2012 Bentley Flying Spur Speeds checks all the boxes and is truly one of the best examples known to exist. Envision pure performance, once again, Bentley style. So I think that kind of covers everything. Before I go ahead and start the car, let you listen how beautiful it runs, I'll use this opportunity to tell you, if you'd like to follow MS Classic Cars, please sign up for our VIP email blast. That is the best way to stay in contact with us. We have thousands of people that have signed up for that get our newsletter every time that we list a new vehicle for sale. We would also ask you to please follow us on social media. We are on all the social media networks as well. MS Classic Cars is a small dealership, but we are definitely doing big things. We appreciate the opportunity to present this vehicle. We look forward to doing some business with you either on this or something else down the road. Thanks again. I'm going to go ahead and start this baby, let you listen to how beautiful she runs. And there you go. Fires right up, runs very smooth, sounds super nice. Once again, thanks for watching.